Hi guys, welcome to the new video of this Linux session. So today we're gonna discuss the mostly about how we can set the variables on shell or what are the system parameters that we can use while we are doing some like bash scripting. So I'm gonna describe those system parameter now, but we're gonna see the use of them when we are doing shell scripting. And now the command called echo. So this is the target for the today's lecture. Let me go to the terminal. So as I told you to know the exactly use of any command, I told you already the use of cat command. If we write something, it will mirror the things and will print the things like as it is on the output screen or this output console as it is. If you want to know the use of echo command, so yep, echo you are writing, and when you are pressing enter it will not give you the exact answer of echo. Why I'm saying this is because uh, for some things or for some commands you need to do the things in like more in deep manner. You need to learn the things from multiple sources like Google, blogs, manuals, etc, etc. So how I learned that command is like I just wrote the echo, like I done same for the uh, what to say, what is the last command I use is let's say that cat one. Same I done for echo, but what I got the output is a bit confusing for me. So I got the blank screen, so I thought it will give us the blank screen. But later on, what I tried to do with this command is like I tried -h. So it displayed me -h as it is. So I thought there is some issue with the command. Then I thought of like using help. Again, it displayed like -help. Then I tried with my name. Then it displayed my name. Then I come to know. So whatever we are writing in the front of echo, it will print that thing as it is on the output screen. Like I tried with this. One second. Let me try by this. See, it is opening that particular prompt. Then if I write something inside that, then like anything, or say my N is not working. Yeah. Now why it's giving me error is because of this codes. See, then I come to know. So whatever we write, it will print in the same manner. So that is the use of echo. So what echo will do is whatever the thing or like whatever the string means a sequence of character you can think of like A, B, C or S, S. These all are character sequence of those. So if you write any string or anything in the front of echo, it will take that string and will display as it is on the output screen. So that is a use of one use of echo. The next use of echo is we can leverage the echo command while we are doing shell scripting. How we can use it? So there is a concept in the Linux called you can say system parameter. Now what is the meaning of this system parameter is we are using bash shell, and inside a bash shell some existing sorry some existing parameters, or I can say variables, are already set. Like what it means is how we can leverage is, so there is one variable. Let me tell you the name of that variable. So the name of variable is user. So with echo, if you want to get the value of some variable, you need to use dollar sign. Now, before that, you need to see how you will assign the variables in Linux. So, to assign a variable in Linux is the way is you need to give variable name, then variable value. Now, what is the variable exactly? So, variable you can think of it's like some container, or you can think of like jug. And value you can think of like some item or water. So variable is a pointer or like space where we are holding some value. Now how we can set in the bash is very easy. So first, if you want to get some value of variable, you need to use dollar. And let's say I want to get the value of x variable. It's given me null. Why null? Because x is not there. X is still not set by us. So let's say I am setting the value phi. Now if I try that again, see it's giving a value phi because now x is having some value. X is having some value inside it. Now what if I will do this value change? So what do you think? What it will print now? So it's like there is a jug. There is a water inside a jug. So this is x jug. You like remove this all this water and you fill out the t inside x. So variable name is same, but the content is different. Before there is 5, now there is this name. So obviously it will print this new name, new value. So see, so that's how we can set the variable in bash. Now there are already some variables predefined on the bash or like system parameters are defined and we can leverage them. How we can leverage them? Let me tell you the variable names first. So dollar path is one of the variable. Dollar shell is a variable. Third is dollar user. Fourth is home. Why I am writing this dollar? Because with echo we need to use dollar to print the value of this variable called home. Now path will give you the multiple path of system where where just focus on my words, where the executable files are present, or we can see some scripts are present. So normally when I am discussing the hierarchical Linux structure you discuss with you, so there are mainly these two directories, bin and sbin. So let's see what it give us a value. So let me do echo and the name is dollar path. See, it's giving me user bin, user sbin, bin, only sbin, root bin, and multiple locations where the executable files are there. So this is one of the variable. Next variable I want to show is shell. Now I told you in the second or third video what is shell. Shell is like a program that will take the output or input as the command input and will execute those commands and will give you the output. Now dollar shell will tell which shell we are using. So we are using bin bash, and I already told you in the video also that there are multiple types of shell. So we can use any of them. Now if you know already about the cat command, so there is one location in the system that is in the etc. As I already told you, etc maintains all the system level things, and inside that there are another file called shells. So if I enter, so I'm here giving this absolute path because I am already at some different location. See, I am at this slash root location, and in ls there is no files with name shells, so I am already giving this absolute path. So let me show the content of this particular file. So these all are the type of shells that are present in our system. So this is a second variable. Let me write here so you will found it easy. So this variable that is predefined in the bash displays current shell. Now what user variable will define? From which user we are currently logged in. So as I told you, to log in to the system we need some user. So now from which user we are currently logged in. So let me check. So the username is root, and the last variable I want to tell is home. So this home variable, what it will tell to us is what is the current directory of user that we are logged in. So I told you in a Linux hierarchical structure video that as soon as we create like a user in Linux, inside slash home, it will create a directory with that username. Let's say this. But root is the super user. So the case is different with root. So the current directory of root is in the slash. So whatever root will do under this thing, or whatever the files or folder root will create or root will manage are under the slash root folder. See, it's slash root. Now with the echo command, how we can use this in the shell script? So as you know, we can run multiple commands on Linux. So there is another I can say another feature in Linux is called exit code. Now what is the meaning of exit code? So there are multiple commands, you know, cd, mkdir, ls, cat, many commands are there. So what exit code will do is to check exit code, there is already predefined variable or predefined system parameter in the bash, that is this dollar. So this is kind of variable that displays exit code. Now what exit code means? Exit code have possibility of two different value, either 0 or any other number, but not 0. Now what does it means? So exit code we can check with this variable, that is this question mark. How we can check? If we want to check with echo, so we can use echo dollar because it's a variable and this is a command we're gonna use in next 1 minute. So what exit code will tell us? Let's say you run already like run one command. So let's say mkdir and you given some folder name. Let's say 11. This is the folder name you created. So just after it if you run echo dollar question mark, it will display some number. So either 0 or any other number, but not 0. So with the exit code, we can able to identify or we come to know that the last command was run successfully or not. So exit code, I can say it's a way to know last command got run successfully or not. So let me go to the terminal and give you the context on this. So there is one command in Linux, cal. So in cal there are other multiple options. When we discuss more in the detail with the cal, I will tell you all options. So cal is one of the command that will show the calendar of current running month with the current year. So if you see like today is the 28th of January 2022. Date is another command that will show you the current date with the year in the end. And now if I do echo dollar and question mark. So what I told you is question mark is a predefined variable or system parameter in a bash that will display the exit code. And what exit code is? Exit code will tell us the status of last running command. So if the last run command, that is date, if it's successfully run according to the system or according to the operating system, it will give us the value 0. And if it's not run successfully according to the operating system, it will give some other value but not be equals to 0. So it's like that. Let me value of this is equals to 0, last command successful, and value of this is not equals to 0 if command not run successfully. So let's check that date command is run successfully or not according to the system. See, it's given the value 0 because the date is exactly one command and it's run properly according to the system. What about cal? I run cal and then echo dollar question mark. Again it's 0. That means the cal is run again properly. Now what if I run this command called XYZ? So this is obviously not a command and it will give us error, command not found. So that means that command is not properly run by the system, or the output of this command is not according to the system. Now if I do this, it will for sure not give us the 0. It will give any number but not the 0. See, it's some around 127. So there is a basis use of echo that we can leverage this system parameters along with echo during our shell scripting. Also, how we can leverage is like we can ask user a command. User, can you please give me a command? It's like giving command to Alexa. Alexa, can you play this song? So then Alexa will tell either play this song if the Alexa found the song, not play the song if this is not in the list with Alexa. Same here we can do. We can ask the user, can you please enter one command? Then user will enter command call, like say user add in our script. So this is proper. Then we can write some if else condition. If dollar this is equals to 0, then execute command. If the last command, that is user add, is not equals to 0, ask user to enter command again. So that's the basic common use I'm telling you. So we can see those in practical also. But yeah, this how we can use the echo and the system variables. So let me summarize the use cases of echo. Echo print string as it is. We given this is the first use of echo. Second, we saw defining variable. So how we define variable is variable name equals to some variable value. Third, we saw like what are the system parameters and how we can leverage those system parameters while doing some scripting or some other things. So we saw multiple like path, shell. You can find list of these more on Google. You can search and yep, you can get the list. Home. One is like this will give exit code. Now we discuss what is exit code, how we can leverage the exit code. We saw what is the cal command, what is the date command in this video. Now next thing I want to tell is with the echo, we can do the string interpolations also. Now what is the meaning of string interpolation is like there is some string, this is Linux tutorial. So this is one string. And to store string, we created one variable called Linux. And this is the value of this Linux variable. Now, what is the string interpolation we can do is like if you want to make this capital T into small t, there is like one string manipulation and interpolation you can do. What you want to do is you can only want to get this particular Linux keyword from this string. So this what we can do. So there are multiple methods. Let me discuss you one by one. First, let me set the variable on the bash. So I'm giving the variable name called name itself, and I'm giving the value. So let me give it in the capital. Now, if I want to see this variable, what I would need to do is first I need to give dollar because it's a variable, then variable name. Yeah, so this is echo John. Now, these two things are exactly equal. What two things are? Echo dollar variable or echo dollar curly braces variable. These two things are exactly equal. There is no difference in these two. Let me show you. Name is the variable name. See, these are exactly equal. Now let me do some changes or string interpolation. So I need to change the name variable and I want to echo it. So I'm using this dollar because name is a variable, and in name, after name you need to give one colon, then colon again, let's say 2. So what this will do, I will tell you. So let me write here. So echo dollar name colon 2. Now this is a variable name, and we are using dollar because we need to print variable value, and without echo we can't able to print variable value. So that's why we are using, first thing will be this. So expression will execute in this way. So dollar name, let me give you like this, echo dollar name. So expression execution will start from right to left, R to L. What does it means? First, this will be executed along with this curly braces with dollar. Now the system will search, was there any variable with name called name? So system will found out, yes, there is one variable already set on the batch with a name called name. So dollar name, it is converted to like this. Now dollar will tell, so I want the value of this variable. I don't want this name to be print as it is. I want whatever the value inside name variable will be printed. So name will give this value. And whatever the string we write in front of echo, it will print as it is. So dollar name is already converted to like this. And once echo will got this particular string, it will give the output as it is. So that's how it works. Now what happening in this string interpolation, or like this particular operation is like echo dollar for printing value. Name is a variable name. Then we need to give dollar, sorry, colon. Why we are giving this colon? To tell before this is variable name. To tell that before this and after this curly braces, whatever in between is variable name. Now again we are giving this colon and 2, and between this 2 colon, if you don't write anything, it will consider by default as 0. If we don't write anything, we can, if we write something like 1, it will consider 1, but if we don't write, it will consider 0. And this 2 means 2 letters of string. Now how this expression will execute is dollar name, to tell name is variable name, then dollar 2. So name value is John. Now here is 0. So 0 means J. And we need to take two letters, or the two letters of this particular word, or two letter of this particular string. So it will take J and O. So it will print JO. So as you can able to see, it is printing JO. Now let's say if I do it like 0. So I told you if we don't write anything, it will take 0. So the output is still the same, JO. What if I want to take it from the whole word? So JOHN, this is a four-letter word. Even though I am writing 6, it will print only the four letters because it's obvious. Even though you can write 10,000, anything 1,000, but if the letter is of only four words, it will print only four words. One thing. Second thing, if I write 4, see, it's printing John. So if you write 5, it will exclude 1 minus 1 till minus 1. So if you write minus like only 4, so it will take JOH only. Why? Because it will take minus 1 till minus 1. Sorry, it it is taking the whole because sorry, I given you the wrong explanation. Sorry. So JOHN. So from 0 we are starting, that means J. We need four words. So J is already there. J is a zeroth letter. One is O. Second is H. Third is N. So yeah, one, two, three, four. It's already taken these four letters. There is one thing. Now what if I don't want the J in my echo thing? So by default it's 0. And if you don't write anything, it's 0. If you write something, so let's say I want to start from 1. Now what the output it will give to us is, see, uh, this is JOHN and this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So from 1 we are starting, that means from J we are starting, and till how much we are going? Till 4 letters. Now there are not many letters in this string, but yeah, we need 4 letters. So second letter it will take O. Sorry, first letter is O, second it will take H, third letter it will take N, and fourth there is nothing, no letter, so it will give like a blank. See, it's given OHN. In a similar way, if we want to start from, I can say minus 1, and if you don't give till N, see, one second, not minus 1, I want to show you something. I want to show this. See, minus 1 is not working here. In some of the shell, it will not work. But yeah, that's fine. Let's come to the different thing. So if you don't write anything, it will print the whole name. And now, what if I want to replace some letter or some letter of this word? Let's say J is there. I want to replace it with small j, let's say. So how I can do is, so first I will write echo because I need to print that value, then a dollar because it's a variable, then curly braces because we want to do some string operations, then I will write name, that is the name of variable, then you need to give slash, and now what you want to replace? I want to replace capital J. Now again slash for what you want to replace, like from which word you want to replace that word, then again curly braces close. See, it's automatically the capital J is replaced by small j. Now what do you think if I print only the name variable? What do you think what it will print? See, so these changes are temporary. If we need to do these changes, we need to set this variable again. Now let's say I want to replace capital J with capital S. See, so that's how the string polishing will work, and I already told you the use cases of echo. So let me again give you one quick revision. Echo use one, want to print string as it is. Second, echo uses print bash variables or system parameters or bash parameters that you can use further in shell scripting that I already explained you how we can use exit code. So third, I explained you what is exit code. Fourth use of echo is string operation we can do. So this is all about echo system variables, how we can set variables in bash, how we can leverage the system parameters in shell scripting, how we can do string interpolation, string operations using echo. So that's all about this video. If you guys like that video, please keep on hitting the like buttons and keep on subscribing the channel. If you have any doubts, please feel free to ping me over the comment section or on my LinkedIn. I will drop down my LinkedIn URL in the description. Yeah, thank you guys. Let's meet in the next video.